Hello everybody peeps, and welcome to another week with the BigBlue Vanovation project. So today we have, if you saw last week's very long video, sorry about that, we have finished carpeting and putting the ceiling in to BigBlue. It's looking very resplendent now and ready for furniture. So today's job is Rosie is going to take the door off of Artys, and we are going to take everything out and put it underneath our gazebo that we have put some tarpaulin over the top of in case it rains, and then we're going to take the kitchen out. So the idea is, once we've emptied it, remove the kitchen, and we may have to remove the roof first in order to do that, so it could involve us doing that, and then put the kitchen into this area in BigBlue. Hello thing, how you doing? As I said, Rosie's going to make a start on it, and I'll put this onto time lapse because you don't want to see us talking and just removing furniture. So we'll put it on time lapse and we'll chat to you in a minute once we get halfway through. Alright, toodles. And so there you have it. So how much stuff can you get into a tiny little caravan? Oh, this much stuff. It's masses of it. So just as we were starting to get towards the end there, it began raining, of course. So our idea of using the gazebo with a tarpaulin over the top was genius. Knackered, babes?
Yeah.
Yeah, bit jiggered. Yeah. And I went off and left
stuff.
Rosie to it at one point. Right, so next, let's come inside Arty and show you what we're working with. So there's the kitchen. As you can see, it's a lovely little ready-made unit. So it's daft not to do it. Right, so under the sink here is where the majority of the power is going to go. Of course, you got the three-way fridge. Oh yeah, I cut myself when I was doing another job. A cutlery drawer, and then here you've got a grill. You got a 4-burner hob, controls for the hob, and then our oven and our plinth heater, and Rosie's wine rack. So Rosie needs her wine.
Too right.
Rosie needs wine. She does live with me, so she needs wine. Plenty of it as well. I can guarantee you that. I am a pain in the ar-hee-ho-hee-ho-ho. So once the kitchen's out, I'll then be able to remove all the wiring loom and all the previous plumbing and use that to install in Le Bleu. So the next video will be in here somewhere of us trying to take down this wall as a starting point, and then look at how we're going to take the roof off so that we can take the kitchen out, because I will not be able to get that out the door. Unfortunately, I've measured it, and the bow in the sink there just simply won't go through the door. Everything else would, but that bow in the sink at the end will cause us issues, so it's going to have to go out. It's going to come up and over. Or I'll take this wall apart and just take it straight out. We'll see what happens. It's going to be an adventure.
It will be choices. I think personally it'd be easier to take the wall out and out that way rather than there's just the two of us taking the roof off. So we have to see.
Yeah, I'm going to start by taking this wall off. So there's a really long hinged bracket here that holds the wall. Actually, I can show you that really quickly. Rosie, can you undo those clips at that end, please, for the roof? Because this is a fully collapsible caravan. Right, so this just simply pulls down that.
So it'd be easier, I reckon.
So, yeah.
Take this wall out
So yeah,
just the two of us,
Yeah.
and then we can take the kitchen out that
yeah.
way.
Because if we had to take the roof off, we'd have to start messing about with all of this up
And
here,
it's
and it would be extremely heavy, I think.
yeah.
So we'll remove this wall first of all, and then I'll try and remove this wall, and then the kitchen should come out nice and easy. Now that's the plan. That's what we're gonna do.
Yay! She says.
Captain Chuckles, show us your shirt. Captain Chuckles. Giggles and
Is there
guffaws.
Captain Chuckles at the moment? We'll see. We'll let you know once these walls come down and we've got the kitchen out.
Captain Giggles and Guffaws.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, we'll put it on time lapse and we'll let you see how we get on.
Welcome back, folks. As Rob was saying earlier, we have decided to take the wall out. As Arty is a foldable, so that will be the easiest solution for us. So as you can see, the wall folds down, so we're in the middle of Rob is taking out the screws and things, then hopefully it should just come away. So busy concentrating. So we're nearly there. And then this little wall here we can take out because that's where the kitchen is. So that will just hopefully come out, hoping, and go straight into blue. But the weather's a little bit strange at the moment. It keeps spitting with rain. Hence why we've covered everything over with tarpaulin. Here we go. And hopefully Mr. Muscles comes in. Oh, there we go. One wall down. Well, there we go. Yay. See, I said it was easy. I think it's the easiest option rather than taking the roof off.
Now.
So this is the bit that I was just on about. So hopefully, I don't know how they make these trailers, where they just screw it onto the actual kitchen. Do you know how they made them?
No.
No. We're just hoping that we'll be able to take this wall out, so, and then the whole kitchen unit can come out.
I might use my multi-tool and try and separate it.
Okay, so
Right, we'll see you in a minute then.
see you in a minute, folks.
So, welcome back everybody. Bit of a builder's yard, looks like Steptoe and Son. All the trappings of a van life build update, and a renovation. As you saw earlier, we started looking at taking the kitchen out. As you can see, wow, poor Artemis. We've absolutely stripped his walls to bits. So we now have full access to the kitchen. All of the wiring has been labelled, etc. It is free of its moorings, and it is now ready to be transported across the way. Oh, look who we have here. Hello. There's the other wall. We can actually use that as a ramp to help us move it, and it's going to be coming in here. So wish us luck, and we'll see you on the other side. Hopefully the kitchen, next time we speak, will be just here. Speak to you in a minute. Boy.
You know, we've had to do it.
And we are in. We managed to get it, as we said, out of Arty. We balanced it on the wall that we took out, dragged it across the concrete, turned it round, lifted it in, and then dragged it on blankets into its position there. So what we're going to do now is take this strengthening beam back off, shove it back into place against the wall. Before I do that, I'm going to put in some, make sure it fits properly, and then I shall do some mesh over these pieces, ready for where the fridge goes. So there's the fridge there. and the fridge vent needs to go out of there. Now, if it all fits, it will be a miracle. We shall wait and see.
At least we've got it in.
It's in though.
It's in.
Yeah.
Phew. It's in.
Captain Chuckles is very happy. Right, so we'll get this put into position now. We'll do a few little tweaks to make sure that it's ready to for final fit, and then I can get started on the electrics and everything then, and the gas piping. Although the reason for doing this is that I don't have to rerun the gas piping in totality. So the only gas pipe that I've got to run is for the connection, the one connection that goes to the bottom of this here, which then branches off into all four of the feeds that it provides. So there's one for the fridge, one for the cooker, there's one for the outside gas point, and there was a fourth one which went to the hob. I completely forgot for a second there. Oh my
Brain
lord.
freeze.
Yeah, brain freeze. Do apologise. It's what day is it?
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, is it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Wednesday.
I'm completely lost. But the good news with Wednesday is that we took 3 days off of work to do this, so it's party time.
Well, we wanted to get the kitchen unit in today, so we have achieved that, thankfully.
That means I can get absolutely trolled on the weekend then.
You always do.
That's not nice, is it?
No different.
Right, we'll catch you in a minute, all right? Welcome back, everybody, to the Captain Chuckles Show. We left you just now with us trying to get the kitchen into BigBlue, and if I could get a big drum roll from my glamorous assistant.
Yay!
We have a kitchen! Check that out, boys and girls. Wow. And it actually went in a lot easier than I thought it was going to be fair. It fits where we wanted it to. So we said we wanted it to go to this point here, which would leave us enough room to make a small sealed gas cupboard here for 2 small 13 kilogram gas bottles. My plumbing point is in position, ready to go underneath the sink, so I'm really pleased with that. It looks like I may have got the fridge vents in the right places. We shall see. And everything else is tickety boo. So wow, how chuffed are we? There you go, folks. We have a kitchen. BigBlue has a kitchen. Can you believe it? What I'm going to do now is I am going to put a side-by-side picture of where we are now with how we started, 8 weeks ago?
Yes, 8 weeks.
And I think the transformation so far has been amazing. So, you know, although we've had to scrimp and scrape on some areas, you know, we are here. We have achieved what we wanted to, and that, I think you'll say, does look pretty damn good. So thank you very much for watching. That was the kitchen show. Gordon Ramsay will be along imminently to whip us up an omelette. We'll chat to you soon. Bye bye. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Sunday on the BigBlue Vanovation. So as you saw earlier in the week, we managed to get the kitchen out of Arty. Arty is now looking extremely sorry for himself. If you saw, we ripped the wall off and the bottom bit so that we could get the kitchen out. The kitchen is in the van. It's not where it was in the last little video that I showed you, and that's because I've been doing all of the wiring this week. So I was expecting it to take me several days. It's taken a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be honest. We had this in on Wednesday, and it is now Sunday. I've managed to get the 240 working, and the 12 volt working. The fridge is working on 240 and 12 volt. Haven't connected the gas yet. The heater's working. We'll check the oven and the hob once we get it connected to the gas. And the biggest issue that we've had is getting this blessed little 12 volt tap to work. So because it was connected up through the panel, the control panel on in blue as he was, in Arty as he was, I've been having a problem reconnecting the Truma system. So I've been really busy down here. I've made two drain holes for the water that these two come through. I've connected up to the 240, but it doesn't seem to be as simple as that, so I've got to figure out, I need to dig out a wiring diagram to make sure that when you engage the tap that it's actually pulling the hot water through. So that it hasn't gone very well at the moment. So we've got our breaker box on the wall and an extension lead underneath. I've also fitted the inlet for the water from the outside, so we're going to have a 30 litre water container just for washing up outside, and then we'll have a 100 litre container on the inside. We've also put up some grid venting, stop little critters or mices getting in, so I've done that. Run all the 12 volt for the wiring, so that's looking good. And then it's just figuring out this tap as well. If I cannot get it to work like that, I've ordered a new Truma system, because my Truma system was fairly knackered, so I'll put in a little video next week of me putting in the Truma system. I've just ordered a new one, so until that gets here I can't then push it back. And then the other bit that we've done this weekend as well is that I've put in a single bottle 7 kilogram gas storage. So this will be airtight. It's vented at the bottom, so that's a requirement to have it there because gas is heavier than air. So vented that, and that's ready to go. And then I just need to get an airtight seal for the top there. So that's the plan for that. So that looks nice and neat and sits on the side. That will fit into this space here once we push the kitchen back, and then we'll be in good shape. So that's just to give you a quick update on where we are now. It wasn't as much progress as I wanted to make over the weekend. I would have liked to have had it back against the wall and then just figured everything out once it was there, but I'm happy enough, you know, to be honest. We knew it was going to be quite challenging timescale. We have until the end of December to get this motorhome finished and off the site, so we're doing okay. It's not too bad, and this was definitely worthwhile rather than trying to make something. So very happy with progress, and that's it for now. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. In the meantime, one little last look at the kitchen as it is. There we go, and hopefully next week we'll get that back against the wall, and then we can start doing the other fridge over here, the other Thetford, and also we can do our shower tray, and then finally get round to putting the bed in. Thanks very much.